हेलो दोस्तों, बिगनर्स पॉइंट में आपका स्वागत है और अभी हम कर रहे हैं करंट अफेयर्स। आज की करंट अफेयर्स कर रहे हैं, कर लो साथ में। ज्योतिराज सिंधिया लॉन्चेस हिस्टोरिक यूपीआई यूपीयू इंटीग्रेशन एट द यूनिवर्सल पोस्टल कांग्रेस इन दुबई। Union Minister for Communications and Development of North-Eastern Region Jyotiraj M. Scindia today unveiled the UPI-UPU integration project at the 28th Universal Postal Congress in Dubai, a landmark initiative set to transform cross-border remittance for millions worldwide. The initiative, developed by the Department of Post (DOP), NPCI International Payments Limited (NIPL), and the Universal Postal Union (UPU), integrates India's Unified Payments Interface (UPI) with the UPU Interconnection Platform (IP), combining the reach of the postal network with the speed and affordability of UPI. Sindhya announced financial support committing $10 million during this cycle to channel technology into innovation, with a special focus on e-commerce and digital payments, taking forward the motto of "Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, Sabka Prayas." He reiterated how India stands ready with resources, expertise, and friendship. Scindia also announced India's candidature for the Council of Administration and the Postal Operations Council of the UPU, reaffirming its commitment to building a connected, inclusive, and sustainable future for the global postal community. CCI approves acquisition of Dana Incorporated's off-highway business by Allison Transmission Holdings Inc. The Competition Commission of India has approved acquisition of Dana Incorporated off-highway business by Allison Transmission Holding Inc. The proposed combination relates to the acquisition of Dana Incorporated's Dana off-highway business Dana OH by Allison Transmission Holdings Inc. Allison. Allison designs and manufactures vehicle propulsion solutions, transmissions, and electrified propulsion systems. Most of Allison's products are used in commercial vehicles, that is, on highway applications, with only a small portion of them being used in off-highway vehicles. Example: vehicles used in construction, forestry, mining, agriculture, and the other industrial applications. उसके बाद नेक्स्ट न्यूज़ है, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया एंड गवर्नमेंट ऑफ द स्टेट ऑफ इजराइल साइन बायलैटरल इन्वेस्टमेंट एग्रीमेंट BIA इन न्यू दिल्ली. The government of the Republic of India and the government of the State of Israel signed a bilateral investment agreement in New Delhi. The agreement was signed by Union Minister for Finance and Corporate Affairs Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman and Mr. Bezalel Smotrich, Finance Minister of the State of Israel. The agreement marks historic milestone in the relation of two countries. The agreement is expected to boost investments, provide greater certainty and protection for investors, facilitating the growth of trade and mutual investments by ensuring a minimum standard of treatment and an independent dispute resolution mechanism through arbitration. The agreement also includes provisions to safeguard investments against expropriation, ensure transparency, and enable smooth transfers and compensation for losses. At the same time, it carefully balances investor protection with the state's regulatory rights, preserving sufficient policy space for sovereign governance. The agreement is expected to pave the way for increased bilateral investments between the two countries, which presently stands at total of $800 million, thereby benefiting business and economies in both countries. They agreed to enhance economic and financial cooperation between the two countries and to promote and protect investments on a reciprocal basis. इसके बाद आ जाते हैं ग्लोबल लीडर्स कन्वेन फॉर डायलॉग नेक्स्ट कॉन्फ्रेंस इन न्यू दिल्ली टू कन्फ्रंट हंगर ट्रिपिंग पॉइंट. Global agricultural leaders, policymakers, scientists, and farmers gathered in New Delhi for Dialogue Next in India. a two-day high-level event aimed at exploring and accelerating breakthrough innovations to secure the world's food future, is being held from 8 to 9 September 2025 at the ICR Convention Center, Pusa campus, New Delhi. Hosted by the World Food Press Foundation in partnership with CIMMYT, the Burlog Institute for South Asia (BISA) and the Indian Council of Agricultural Research (ICR), this year's Dialogue Next, Take It to the Farmer, continues the farmer-focused theme building on last year's Dialogue Next in Mexico. Held on the occasion of World Agriculture Day, Dialogue Next will shine a global spotlight on those who feed the world. The event celebrates India's powerful legacy of agricultural innovation, honors Indian world food prize literatures, and showcases the country's leadership in global food systems. इसके बाद आ जाते हैं दुबई कैमल इंटरनेशनल अवार्ड फॉर यूनिस अहमद नॉन रेजिडेंट Indian businessman from Pal- Palakkad and Executive Director of Middle East Space Co-working Yunus Ahmed has won the Camel International Award 2025 given by the Arabian World Records. Mr. Ahmed was chosen for the award recognizing his contributions and business leadership. He received the award from Sheikh Matar bin Huwaydin Al Kitabi, chairman of Sharjah Camel Racing Club, at a function held in Dubai. The Arabian World Records honored 14 other outstanding achievers from across the globe in diverse fields like literature, art, fine arts, business, and social media. Hero MotoCorp appoints Harshvardhan Chitle as CEO, effective January 2026. Hero MotoCorp Limited announced on Monday the appointment of Harshvardhan Chitle as its Chief Executive Officer (CEO), effective January 5, 2026. The board cleared the appointment as its meeting held earlier in the day, the company said. As part of the transition, Vikram Kisbekar, who has been serving as acting CEO, will step down from the role when Sheatley takes over. Prior to that, he was vice chairman and managing director of Philippines Lighting India, where he executed the spin-off into a standalone public company and consolidated its market leadership. Pawan Munjal, executive chairman, Hero MotoCorp. US ends third country visa option, forcing Indians into longer wait delays. As September 6, 2025, the US Department of State has ended the long-standing third country stamping practice. Indian citizens, including those applying for F1 student, B1, B2 visitor, H1B or O1 visas, must now interview only in their home country unless they fall under narrow exemptions. Until now, many applications, especially those in high-demand countries like India, China, Mexico, and Brazil, could apply for US visas in other countries with shorter wait times. For example, an Indian H-1B worker might fly to Thailand or Germany for quicker visa stamp. India beat Oman to clinch bronze in CAF Nations Cup 2025. In football, India defeated Oman to finish third in the CAF Nations Cup 2025 at Hisor Central Stadium in Tajikistan to win the bronze medal. The match finished 1-1 in regulation time after Udanta Singh scored the equalizer for India. Oman missed their first two chances in the penalty shootout and Gurpreet Singh Sandhu saved the final penalty as India won 3-2. This was the first time ever that India defeated Oman in an international football match, and this was also a historic finish to their campaign. International Day to Protect Education from Attack 9 September. The International Day to Protect Education from Attack, observed annually on September 9, is a UN initiative to raise awareness about attacks on schools and students, and to call for action to protect educational institutions and ensure access to education, especially in conflict zones, established by the UN General Assembly in 2020 and co-facilitated by UNESCO and UNICEF. The day highlights the light of millions of children affected by conflict and stress the importance of safeguarding education as a fundamental right. AURIC Smart City celebrates 6 years of industrial excellence and transformation. AURIC Shendra Bidkin Industrial Area in Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar, Maharashtra proudly marks its 6th anniversary, celebrating a journey of industrial progress, global investments, and sustainable growth. It is one of India's first greenfield industrial smart cities developed under the National Industrial Corridor Development Programme (NICDP). AURIC growth and impact in 6 years, 323 plots have been allotted across industrial and mixed use categories covering 3,029 acres of industrial land and 117 acres of mixed use land. The total investment potential stands at over 71,343 crore with an employment potential of 62,405 jobs direct and indirect. Russia's Enteromyx cancer vaccine shows 100% efficacy in early trials. Russia has announced that its novel cancer vaccine, Enteromyx, has demonstrated 100% efficacy and safety in initial human trials. The new highlights the vaccine's remarkable performance. Patients experienced tumor shrinkage and no serious side effects. Developed using the same mRNA technology as the COVID-19 vaccines, Enteromyx is designed to train the immune system to recognize and eliminate cancer cells, a safer, more intelligent alternative to traditional treatments like chemotherapy. The pandering therapy is personalized for each colorectal cancer patient, offering a custom immunotherapy tailored to an individual's tumor profile. The trial involved 48 volunteers and were conducted by Russia's National Medical Research Radiological Center in collaboration with the Engelhard Institute of Molecular Biology. The announcement, made at the 2025 St. Petersburg International Economic Forum, frames this Russian cancer vaccine as a potential game changer in oncology, one step away from regulatory approval by Russia's Ministry of Health. Shailya Gupta appointed Managing Director of Credifin Limited. Credifin Limited has announced the appointment of Shailya Gupta as Managing Director for a 5-year term pending shareholder approval at the upcoming annual general meeting in September 2025. The decision, taken at the company's recent board meeting, reflects strong confidence in Gupta's leadership and his vision for the company's growth. Currently serving as CEO, Gupta has been instrumental in driving Credifin's operational expansion and digital transformation since joining the firm in 2022. Credifin Limited, previously known as PHF Leasing Limited, has been registered with the Reserve Bank of India since 1998 and is listed on the Metropolitan Stock Exchange of India. Now move NPCI. NPCI grants TPAP license to Viona Fintech for UPI expansion. Viona Fintech has secured third-party application provider (TPAP) approval from the National Payments Corporation of India (NPCI) to launch Unified Payments Interface (UPI) services nationwide. The announcement positions Viona Fintech as a key player in India's fintech sector, especially in promoting financial inclusion across rural and urban markets. Through this NPCI authorization, Viona Fintech will offer secure and scalable UPI solutions by partnering with various banks. Its flagship offering, GramPay, is designed to empower farmers, small merchants, and local communities with seamless digital collections, payouts, and frictionless transactions. The integration of UPI services via GramPay brings digital banking functionalities closer to undeserved population groups. enabling instant and reliable payment options for everyday business needs. Buona's strategy focuses on expanding UPI access in Tier 3 cities and rural areas, ब्रिजिंग गैप्स इन डिजिटल पेमेंट्स पेनिट्रेशन। और इसी के साथ करंट अफेयर्स हमारी हो जाती है